This is Shawn Irwin, your youth director with Darts Ontario. Welcome to episode 4 of Darts Ontario, Let's Talk Darts. I wanted to talk to our youth players from past and present to see how they got into darts and their story. I'm with Darts Ontario Junior Singles Female Singles Champion, Stefanie Snow-Lee of the Toronto Youth Dart League. Thank you for taking the time to answer some questions so the dart community can get to know more about Stefanie Snow-Lee. And how are you today, Stefanie?
I'm pretty good. How are
That's
you?
great. Oh, I'm doing great, thanks. So tell me, we're going to talk about your darts experience over the years. When did you start playing darts and how old were you?
I actually started playing darts when I was 9. So yeah, I started playing for York 383 with Gord and Rose. So yeah, that was pretty fun.
Now, who inspired you to play competitively?
Actually, it's kind of a funny story how I started playing is because when I was younger, I used to go to the York 383 and I used to just play my dad's friends for food because I was younger. I wanted the food and stuff like that. And then I started getting good. And then Gord started up a league and then I started playing and then I started getting really good. And I guess he thought I had potential. So he really inspired me into going into it. So I'd thank him for that.
Well, I think Gord was right. So we'll talk about what you've been up to lately soon. So do you practice very often during the season and the off season?
Actually, no, I don't.
No, eh?
I do that for a reason is because what happens is when I play too much, I actually I screw up myself. So I'll practice, and I'll go to every Sunday when we had practice and stuff like that, and I'll shoot. But that was all I did, and I actually haven't last year before we went to provincials. I probably picked up a dart. Probably I went to 5 of the practices because I can't do it too much or I'll throw myself off. I can't do a practice and then practice more throughout the week, or it's just I screw up my arm and I just don't know how to play after that. So I tend to just take it easy.
And it's working for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, how do you prepare yourself before a big match with getting yourself focused?
Um, what I do is I kind of just have fun in the morning. I'll eat breakfast with Lucas or something, my dart partner, and I'll talk to Maggie and I'll have just a breakfast, just talk to everybody. I won't go on my phone because I'll get too distracted and stuff like that. I won't touch it. My mom takes it for the whole day. And I'll talk to my mom. I suffer from really bad anxiety. So if I overthink too much, then I'll start worrying and then I'll throw myself off because I'll have a panic attack or something. So Lucas and Maggie and Paul, they all just tend to try and get my mind off it, and we just talk, we have fun. And I just go in and I just think of the best, because if I think of the worst, I'll have my anxiety attacks.
You got to really help you stay grounded so you are able to control
Yeah.
that. So
And Maggie actually, she gives me this little button that kind of I don't know, it's like a good luck charm for me. So that's what I have during my game, and I just kind of rub the button before I play.
and Maggie is the youth leader of the Toronto League, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So darts is a very emotional game, as we're talking here. How do you control those emotions during the game now?
Before I was pretty bad at controlling it. When I made Team Ontario the first 2 years, on stage, it was I'd have really bad panic attacks and I'd throw myself off and I wasn't playing good. But this year, something that really helped is to just think not of the worst that's gonna happen. Think, hey, I'm gonna win. I'm here to play. I'm here to have fun and stuff like that. And with Lucas, who's my dart partner, he normally just talks to me before I go into it. And before I was really I have really bad stage fright, so that's another big thing. So I don't know, I kind of just have fun, I guess. I
Yeah.
don't know. because
what's
if I have too much
yeah,
anxiety, it's bad.
what's the best part of competing for you?
Meeting the people. And like, I guess like just because before when I started, I actually didn't know you could make nationals. I just went there to like go meet people, have fun, and like I guess. And then when I actually started like when we first went to like Drummondville, and I started like seeing like everybody else, I was like, wow, you can do a lot in darts. And so I guess that kind of like motivated me more because now I want to make nationals more. Like I want to meet more people. I want to like go to more places. Like so,
Well,
I
you're
guess
you're
like
you're a little social butterfly, aren't you?
yeah.
So after a good performance and the match is over, what's the one thing you like to do after the match?
Oh, I like to congratulate them and
Yeah.
like if they win, like I'll like if if they win, then I'll basically like say like nice game, like congratulations on winning and stuff like that. And if I win, like I mean, I like to go tell my mom because like she's never watching, so I'll go to my mom first and then I'll tell her, and then normally I'll go to like Maggie or I'll go and I'll talk to people. But I don't like overthinking it like I won that game too much because there's still some other games that I have to play.
That's right. Because if your match doesn't go very well, because we don't always win,
Yeah.
it's how to stay focused and concentrate on the next match. Do you find yourself, if you have a bad match and then you're playing a round robin and you're playing somebody else, how do you make out with that next match? Are you able to control those emotions and forget about the past?
Um, when I lose, like actually this year we had a really hard round robin, which we were actually talking about earlier. Um, when I lost to Emma, Emma Fladmadon, I think that's how you pronounce her name, and I was really freaking out because at that point, like, it's like I didn't know if I was gonna make it out. I didn't know, but the last game I was played, like, I had to win this game in order to move, and I think I was playing Emma Brazelot, and so I was like really freaking out, and like when I freak out, my anxiety, like, but I just took a couple deep breaths. I tried thinking like of the best, like you're here to have fun, you're here to have like this, and I guess just thinking like you don't win them all is just like how I move on and how I like just push it past, because if I overthink that too much, then I throw my next game off and then I can lose again. So
Yeah. When I first met you, you played for the York Cobras Youth League before joining Toronto. Tell us about the experience playing with the Cobras and then the transition of joining Toronto after the Cobras ended up folding the league.
so I played there since I was 9, and we we were a small league. Like we did not have a lot of people. I played with my partner Tyler, and it was a really good league. Like Gord, Costa, and Rose, like they really like inspired everyone to play. They're really good. Gord was a really good, like, I don't know how to like not pronounce this. I don't know how to like say it. He was like a really good teacher.
Yeah.
He really knew how to like teach me to have fun with darts without actually like overthinking it. And he really taught me like good techniques and stuff like that. Because I used to actually hop when I threw darts. Like I used to have a little bunny hop, and he helped me like get rid of that. And then when they ended the league, I was originally thinking about like if I was like gonna go on to darts again, but then I met Maggie and Paul, and they wanted me to come play with Lucas, and then I got into that, and I really like the Toronto League. Like I like everyone there. Everyone's really nice, and Maggie and Paul just make me feel at home.
That's great to hear. Toronto's been around for a long time, the Youth League, very well established, and have had many members go to nationals, even to the Worlds as well.
Yeah.
But in the game of darts, you really have to become a master at calculating in your head while you're standing on the line, knowing what to shoot. As you said, you haven't practiced that much, but how have you been able to get so good at knowing what to shoot for?
Um, if I'm gonna be honest, I'm not that good at like knowing, but I know some. And I think I'd have to thank Paul for that, because Paul, he he's on my butt about that a lot. Like when we're playing, like he's always like, what do you go for? And he stops me. And normally like I just throw until I get down to an out I actually know. But Paul really taught me like what to go for and what to stop, ask what to like, and just showed me really like a lot of the outs. So because I never knew any of those, I just threw until I got it. And so I guess Paul really taught me all that.
It's all about setting yourself up for the right doubles, the right opportunities to actually win the game.
Yeah.
But I wanted to go over some of your success in darts. So through the website dartsontario.ca, we're able to find out the results of past provincials and zones. So in 2016, you placed top 4 in zones. In 2017, you came first. And in 2018, you were in the top 4 as well. Now, the first time making it to the knockout round was actually provincials in 2018, and you were the runner-up and made Team Ontario, which you went to Drummondville. And in 2019, you also finished second. Tell us about making the stage for both of those years and the experience of being the runner-up for both years.
Well, to be honest, I didn't even think the first year like I was gonna make team, because I was really scared. It was like my first time, but that whole time I think that's the time we had the pins, like we were trading pins. Yeah, 2018.
Yeah.
So I don't know why, but like that was kind of throwing my mind off it, because I was having fun with like collecting pins and stuff like that. So I guess that's actually like got my anxiety like lowered down. And then when I found out I actually made team, I was really excited, and especially because we were all newbies, like no one made team before. And that was the year I played Trinity, and she was really good. And honestly, it was just a fun experience just playing with her and getting to know her and getting to know like everybody. And then the second year I played Jamie, and once again, like it was really fun playing her, because not only was it just like a game, like she also taught me some stuff too about like throwing when we were at nationals. So that was really fun, and they both just had really good like sportsmanship. So I really enjoyed like playing with them and getting to know them.
You've had a couple good battles with the Oshawa girls, haven't you?
Yes. Very good. They have a good shot.
Yeah. So tell us about your time at nationals in 2018 and in 2019. I know, as we said, you're a social butterfly, and meeting so many people from all over the country, which is great. But overall, the experiences of both years, some of the highlights.
2018, the highlight was probably playing with Zach when we came second. And then probably 2019 highlight. Oh, actually, the 2018 one as well is when we won everything, like the overall. I think it was, the overall.
Yeah, we won the Canada Cup in both years, actually. And in 2019, we won the No-Door Cup as well, where 2018 we came short.
Okay, yeah. The one we won like all around, like that was pretty fun. Like, I guess it was just like, I was really like happy. I don't know. It was just like really exciting. And meeting like the second year, because 2018, I wasn't, sorry, someone called me. I wasn't very much as a social butterfly because it was my first year. But the second year, I came back and I knew everybody. So I got to play against more people that I actually knew. And it was just really fun, like winning everything with like our whole team and like just having a fun experience and watching everybody go on stage. It was fun. And I guess that was like a highlight. It was just having fun with like the team.
Well, I know we bring the team there as we want to compete. We want to do well, show well. But, you know, the most important thing for me has always been sportsmanship. And I want all of you to have fun when we go to these big events. And you have fun, and it's great to see.
Yeah.
Now, 2020, I know you set your goal not just to get back to nationals, but to win the provincial title, which you did. Before talking about nationals, which we just did, how was it making Team Ontario for the third year in a row and winning it all?
It was really exciting because I told my mom, like, I was like, Mom, I really want to come first. Like, I mean, like, if I lost, I mean, it would be whatever, but I don't know. I really wanted to just take the title this year because 2 years in a row coming second, I just wanted to, like, let everything go. I went up and I said to Maggie and Paul, and I just, like, calmed down. I looked at the board, and then I was like, I really want to come first this year. And I was playing against Emma Plamondon, so she was a really, like, tough shot. And because I lost to her in the round robin, and when I went up, I just pretended like no one was there, and I just cooled down. And when I found out I won, like, when I took it out, I was really excited, and I didn't actually comprehend it for like 5 or 10 minutes later because I just didn't believe I actually, like, won. And it was really exciting to, like, hold the plaque and everything. I don't know.
Well, well-deserved, young lady. I'm very proud of you for doing so well in the last 3 years. You've done great.
Thank you.
So I know that you're an avid swimmer, but tell us about your swimming experience.
Um, it's pretty good, I guess. I haven't really swam in a while, but when I did, um, I was I was a pretty good swimmer. I mean, we practice about like 10 times a week, like morning and afternoon. So that took up a lot of chunk as well. And that's why I kind of missed some dart practices as well. But it's fun. It keeps me doing stuff because I don't like to be stuck. I like to do a bunch of stuff. Like to have fun, and I like to be out there, having fun, doing everything. So I play a lot of sports.
Now, that's another question, but with swimming, was it a competitive aspect of it or just swimming for fun?
No, it was a competitive aspect. I trained 10 times a week, probably about either an hour and a half to 3 hours a day. And then I had dry land on top of that. And I think we competed um, about like, I don't know, probably about 20 times in a season, maybe more. I don't know. There's like 20 competitions.
Now, you mentioned about playing other sports. What are some of the other competitive sports you played?
Well, I didn't play them competitively. I just do like school sports, like volleyball, basketball. Um, I did do this school swim team. Uh, I don't know. I just played every sport. I did track and field, soccer.
You like to stay active then.
Yeah, I
Now,
like to do stuff.
what about besides sports? What hobbies do you have?
Um, I don't know. I don't really have any other hobbies because swimming takes up all my time, and so does dart.
Watching movies, playing video games, nothing like that?
No, all I do is swim, work out, eat, play darts, sleep.
Sleep and school.
Well, not recently, but I mean, yeah, before.
So, do you have a favorite opponent you enjoy playing against? And if there's one dart player in the world who you'd love to play against, who and why?
Um, I actually don't know for that question. I don't know who I'd play against. I just like playing against a bunch of other people because every person teaches you like a different thing, like in my eyes, because every person plays differently, so they teach you like a new I don't know how to put this, like a new way.
Yeah, that's for sure. Now, what are some of your biggest supporters? Who are they that are there for you when it comes to darts?
Rose, Gord, Maggie, Paul, Lucas, and my mom, and my dad, of course. But those are like my biggest like people I'll go to, or like Tyler Firth, like he's a pretty good friend to me too. Those are like the people I go to.
Now, is that Tyler you used to play with in the Cobras?
No, Tyler Oshawa.
Oh, Tyler, okay. So as we wrap this up with one more question, any advice you can give to the youth to help follow your success?
Just have fun with it. Don't overthink everything. Don't let your mind take over like a fun time, because I let that happen and I got a bunch of like shaking and stage fright and everything, and it wrecked like even in nationals, like sometimes like I'd have anxiety attacks and I'd have to stop playing. Just have fun with it, because overall in the end, just look at how far you've made. If you made provincials, if you made nationals, like next year you might even go higher. Like just have fun. Don't let anxiety, don't let anything put you down, and just keep playing.
That's great. Thank you, Stefanie, for taking the time out to talk, and good luck in reaching your goals for the new season. And hopefully we
Thank
see you at
you.
some tournaments and of course provincials as a senior girl next year. So thank you very much and
Yeah,
have a wonderful day.
no problem. Thank you.
You're welcome. That was great talking to Stefanie, our junior female singles champion. Now make sure you go to our website at www.dartsontario.ca, where you'll get all the information about our organization. Go to the Facebook page, Darts Ontario, so you get all the updates as well. Are you a current or former member of the youth program of Darts Ontario? If you'd like to be on one of our episodes, please email me at youth@dartsontario.com. This is Shawn Irwin, your Darts Ontario Youth Director, and we'll see you during our next episode 5, which will continue talking to the Team Ontario members. Thank you for watching.